Hi teammates, welcome. So I went to the doctor today for my foot and the heel is still broken. There wasn't a miracle on that front as far as a week-long healing process, which is what I was hoping for, but that's all right. The miracle is that I'm not paralyzed and that I'm not in a wheelchair and that I didn't die because it was a miracle that I had service to call for help, okay, on my phone. And I crawled back to my phone, you know, to because after the fall I had lost my phone. So that's the real miracle here. And it's going to be 8 weeks in a boot. I get the boot in a couple days, and we'll just go from there. And, it's going to take a while to heal. So, but I don't need surgery. That was the good news today. So I'm thanking God for that, and thank you teammates for your prayers, and thank you for sticking with me here. Now from Job 29:6, I just got show me like Alexa, show me Sophertyzuh, okay? Now this group of people, the Sophertyzuh, would go to see films in the theater and would always go get more popcorn, candy, and refills on drinks for their guests. Now the guests stayed in houses, ascending and descending between firmaments in a stable gravitational continuity. If anyone got in a fury with someone else, this people, the Sophertyzuh, would turn their hands into a rock material that would strike. Then they would heal their guest and the persecutor with oil from their hands. So the hand would emit, it would be like rock, rock hard, and then it could emit this oil. And this would happen all the time. The people were hidden in society. Okay. So the Sophertyzuh people were taken from between firmaments and set as Chagrians. Okay, let me get that there. Chagrians, Star Wars, okay, Star Wars universe. Then they were wiped out by God for deceiving ways that they had, and sent to be the spirits of Shipwreck Lodge, Skeleton Coast National Park, Nambia. See the best new hotels in the world 2019 hot list by CNT editors. Okay, but one of the Sophertyzuh was spared and sent as a spirit of Count Von Count the Muppet. Okay, spared because the Sophertyzuh are restless spirits by nature, and the hotel is as the waters of the deep to them. So they were kind of like punished, but this one was sent as Count Von Count the Muppet, alright? Now, Count's favorite number is 34969, and I went to Pergamum as the 3-pit, the Antipas, and then the Pergamaz as Amos, the cows before her, which is related to Harmon, which is related to 2038 in the Bible Strong's there. And my Grandpa H had a dream about 2038 that dealt with end times. And my dad caught my dog, Jeremy, aka Hydro, from a rock as they went a different way down than I did. And I got hurt on the way down that I went, so, and that was on April 3rd. But the J-ear Emmy is, my friend Bishop had a girlfriend named Emmy, and she said, oh, I love your, his private area or whatever, and that was like a text that she sent, and we were laughing about it in the locker room before swim practice one time. So, and we called her Gorgo, as in 300 film, because we all had nicknames, and we even had nicknames for the girlfriends. So, now Enoch, who was not, for God took him, the Mon Calamari dwarf is Enoch there, okay, who was not, for God took him. Now, this here, 34969 is the favorite number times the 218846. Just looking at what's going on here, this seems to be a current, up-to-date hack here, and we'll see what happens with all this. But take a look at this design here, and just wanted to show all this. So this also could be a 427 reference. We see a lot of 427s on my channel, also with the Fifth Third by default, and a little bit of the Salesforce building in Indianapolis. But the 427 is something with the represented by the BEF 27, and that has to do with the 66 and also the 80, just like those highways there that TACPANS talks about. But I've got this as well. Redline 2009 film. Now, I just watched this new show on the TV on ABC called The Baker and the Beauty. And in the show, the main actress, who is like the star, you know, that swoops in and starts dating this baker. You know, they're from two different types of societal points of view, but that's Natalie Kelly, and she plays Noah Hamilton, and her name equals 109 full reduction. Those two together equal the 109 full reduction. And now the guy she was dating they said that he just he was just coming off the success of his film Redline. Now, Redline in reality is a 2009 film, and in the film here, it's a Japanese film, and Frisbee is a character in that film, and he uses hyper-powered, uncontrollable engine for the race. It's like a race car type film, and which is crazy because Natalie Kelly was in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. So it's kind of a reference there to that type of stuff, and they probably, the producers of this new show, Baker and the Beauty, probably did that on purpose. But Old Man Mole protests presence of Frisbee. Okay, this is all on Wikipedia, just the Wikipedia download of this film Redline. But I thought this was interesting. You know, something about the uncontrollable engine, like it's like can't control temper, can't control your emotions. You're not a pilot, as they say, you know. That's kind of, I've shown that symbolism myself, and you know, I kind of relate to that. And then I saw this, and you know, Frisbee, the whole thing. I used to play Ultimate Frisbee with my swim team, and I got pretty good at it at one point, but that's all shown there. But Liam O'Brien plays Frisbee. Now, I thought it was crazy that it was O'Brien, just like Paul Walker's character in Fast and the Furious is Brian. Okay, and it's Liam O'Brien. So, you know, the Lee kind of represents like the 44, the Obama, and that's kind of like how his arm was supposed to be, you know, Obama was supposed to be the second tier down of his arm and stuff at, you know, Paul Walker in real life, and Paul Walker himself was a 108 is what I show. So I just thought that was all like crazy how all this is related here. And Liam O'Brien Frisbee equals 108. So now Thursday, they're going to have Michael Jordan on Good Morning America and Disney Sing Along on the TV. But I don't know. I'm just looking at what's going on. But I thought it was crazy they're doing all this on. They're making Thursday out to be a big deal. Is my point there. So. We'll see what happens. Thank you.